Alrighty, welcome back. If you're still here, if anybody's still there, welcome back. Believe it or not, this is the G2 podcast, the G Squared podcast, the G to the second power podcast. And I got somebody with me I might remember. Who you be?
I'm Gonzalez.
Okay, and I'm Jay Gonzalez, aka He Who Pods. And we are switching up things here on the pod. So you cannot be seeing us because you can only be hearing us. And that is how this pod will be for the foreseeable future. And I don't want y'all to be confused, so I figure we should say something. And now we've said something. So this audio-only podcast is for your consumption, and that's it. So, young whippersnapper, what are we going to pod about today?
Ahsoka.
All right. Ahsoka. What about her?
You go first.
Me go first? You're not even going to tell them what Ahsoka is?
Okay. So Ahsoka is a Star Wars show about one of the characters in Clone Wars. Her name is Ahsoka, and it follows her backstory. It's like after the events of Clone Wars.
No, this is after the events of Rebels, which is after Clone Wars.
So Clone Wars, Rebels, then Ahsoka.
Yeah. I mean, in her story, those are the three places we see her. We see her in
Clone Wars.
Clone Wars first, which is where the character is created.
Then in Rebels, and then now in Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Where we see a real life version of her.
We see what they call a live action version. Well, yes.
Real life, same thing.
Well, that's what it's called.
It's a real life version of her because she's physically a person. It's a physical being that I can look at, not a cartoon.
Live action.
Real person.
Live action.
Real person.
Ahsoka is not a real person. There's an actress playing Ahsoka.
There's an actress who I can look at who plays Ahsoka. Therefore, Ahsoka isn't the actress who plays Ahsoka. It's a real person.
Right, but not Ahsoka, but she's
a real person.
No. Live action is the term.
All right, live action, real person, same thing.
But it would only be real person if Ahsoka was a real person.
All right, but in my case, she's a real person, okay?
That's a whole nother thing. I can't help you with that one. You got to talk to the lady and lay on the couch, talk to her. Just kidding. All right, so Ahsoka show came out.
It came out August 22nd, 2023.
All right. That's quite some time ago. But that's when it started. It was what, 6 episodes? 9 episodes? 9.
Yeah, 9. Wait.
Check it, man. Check it. Let's not be just making stuff up here.
We must check. I think it's 9 though. I do think it is 9.
You just gotta look up how many episodes.
There were 8.
8 episodes?
That's what's coming up.
Holler.
But I think it's 9. I don't think that's wrong.
Let me go check.
Yeah, it's 8. I was right. I went to a different site and it was 8 also.
All right. There you go. So, Ahsoka.
I'm going first.
8 episodes, you're right.
Yeah.
A big old 8 came up as soon as I searched on the Googles.
Searched on the Googles. Yeah. Alright.
You're not gonna like my feedback. So I'll start first and then maybe we argue and that'll be fun.
And so I told you to go first.
Ahsoka was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And
just say it.
I'm trying to be fair here and honest. Ahsoka was cool. The show gave us a lot of the Rebels characters coming to the big screen. No longer just being animated. We got a lot of live action characters that are from Rebels specifically. We never saw them before on the big screen, and that made sense because they kind of started that already with Mandalorian. And it was cool, but I really didn't care about half the stuff going on. The Ahsoka show really wasn't about Ahsoka as much she wasn't really the main character. It was more about Sabine and Ezra than it was about Ahsoka. And then it became weird because then it was about Ahsoka and Ahsoka becoming this like super powerful Jedi. And then she died. But then, no, it was the reverse. First she died, quote unquote, and she went to the special realm and was there with Spirit Anakin having battles and stuff. And that, that's cool, whatever. But then they try to make her like the strongest super flyest Jedi ever. It's a lot of est right there. But yeah, and that was weird for me. I didn't really dig that too much. And then like, who cares if Ezra's alive? Like, I mean, eh. And so Ezra's an adult, and Sabine is happy, and that's great. But I didn't like they did that. I did not like they did that at all. Also, the whole thing of like anybody can use the Force. I feel you, but you have to have a connection to the Force. You can't just practice the Force and now you have the Force. And it takes time. I don't know. It was weird. And then also, and now I'm just going to show my Star Wars nerdiness. Why all of a sudden people could get stabbed with a lightsaber and live? There's mad people who have gotten the same stab wound Sabine had and died on the spot. That was whack.
Because of her armor.
No, it went right through, just like everything else. The armor didn't stop anything. We saw the blade go through her.
Because they rushed her to the hospital.
But why everybody else dies on the spot and she gets rushed to the hospital? It's bogus. Completely bogus. Completely bogus. Yeah, it was alright. It wasn't nothing special about this show. I understand it's setting up Admiral Thrawn's movie and stuff like that. That was cool, but it's weird. The zombies were whack too. I didn't really like the zombies. I didn't really think this show was great. It was okay. I didn't think there was anything special about it. But whatever. That's my take.
I agree with some of your points. But I did like Ahsoka overall. I didn't like how it was more of a focus on Ezra than it was on Ahsoka herself.
Right.
I didn't like the zombies. I thought the Sabine stab thing was weird. I also felt the whole teaching what's Balin Skull's apprentice.
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna look it up while you keep talking.
But I feel like that whole teaching her the Force thing was weird because she just was taught it. She didn't have any Force relativity, and neither did Sabine. Well, the robot said Sabine was the lowest one he's ever seen.
Right.
And then also, rest in peace, the Balin Skull dude.
The actor, right?
The actor, yeah. He passed away last year.
Yeah.
At some point. But I liked his character. I would have liked to see him come back.
Her name is Shin Hati.
Shin Hati. I didn't like that part, but I do like his character. And I feel like...
Just sipping hot tea. Yeah.
Sir!
What? That's her fake name. That's not the actress's name.
Alright, but still.
Sip hot tea, you know what I mean?
Oh my god. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head when I talk about her. Sip hot tea, sip hot tea.
Shin Hati, sip hot tea, you know what I mean?
Shin Hati. Anyways, I do like his character. I feel like the whole how they ended his story off with him trying to find the beacon, when he was standing on the father's finger, looking at the light / the beacon. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see more of that, but we don't know how they're gonna play out the events of what happened.
Right.
With the actor. Another thing that I thought was kind of weird. I don't like how Ezra kind of didn't try and help them get on the ship.
He did.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he wanted Sabine to come with him.
No, I mean after, when he could have did a little something, he ain't do nothing. He just let them...
He was too far.
He could have tried. He didn't try. He didn't put in an effort. He didn't do a little pizzazz. Nothing.
Well, Sabine was going to be on the ship with him, but then she chose to go back and quote unquote save Ahsoka.
Quote unquote.
So that happened.
I want to see how they play that story out because now they're both stuck there.
Yeah.
With on the thing, on that planet.
In that realm.
In that realm. Well, it's a planet in a realm.
It's another galaxy or something like that.
It's another like galaxy.
Yeah.
But I want to see how they play that out. And I wonder if there's like a version of the Clone Wars in that realm. Like, like.
What do you mean?
Like, is there like a good side and a bad side in that like galaxy? How there is in the other galaxy that we see all the time with Star Wars stuff.
Oh, okay.
I want to see if that like if they.
Well, the idea is the Force is still the Force, and that's why they're showing
the father.
The what?
The father, the son.
Yeah, that's why they were showing the statues of the gods who we met, the Force gods who we met in Clone Wars. And so they're saying it's all the same. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, but I mean, was there like a different, like, was there a war over there that we had in the main galaxy, in the other galaxy?
No, it's the same. You're thinking of like some Marvel stuff. It's not like that.
Oh.
It's all one place. It's all connected. It's not an alternate universe.
Oh.
It's just really, really far. That's all.
Oh.
It's a galaxy farther away. That's what it is. I'm trying to give you the description. I'm not trying to be joking. Yeah, it's super far. That's why they needed the special. We never saw it before.
Wheel thing. So I'm gonna call it. It's a wheel thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like that girl. The
Night Sister?
No, the one that they adopted as the Night.
Morgan something.
I don't like her. I want her to get hit with a brick. I want her.
she's too powerful now. A brick won't do anything.
Oh, and she was human. I wanted her to get hit with a brick right in the face. I did not like it. I don't like her. I don't like the Night Sisters. They seem weird to me. I don't like how they did Thrawn. He looks so... He's so blue. He looks like a Smurf.
But he was blue in the show. The same exact way.
It's different because it was a cartoon, but now he's real and he looks more blue and his eyes are red and it looks weird. He looks like a Smurf that went evil and his eyes went red. And somehow, in all that process, he got taller.
Okay. that just happened.
I don't like him.
Yep.
Don't like Thrawn. He's a tall, blue, red-eyed Smurf.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about this show.
Okay. Morgan Elsbeth.
Morgan Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. No.
I'm saying it wrong on purpose.
I know.
Elizabeth. It sounds like the same thing.
I thought they did a really good job bringing the Night Sisters again from Clone Wars to the show.
Yeah.
They were creepy and had powers and did their thing. It makes sense that they were more powerful there because it looks like that's their realm. That's where they I guess originally are from, or maybe that's where they ended up retreating to. We'll have to see. Based on the show, it sounds like that's where they're originally from, though.
I think in the show they said that was the original planet that they were on.
Yeah.
But then because from I think my hypothesis is because of the Mortis gods, like the father, the son, the daughter, were there, it threw everything off.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to retreat and went to Dathomir.
Possible.
Because that's what it sounded like when she said that, like, with the figures and stuff.
Yeah, there was a lot of destruction in the planet. We don't know why. I guess we'll see.
Mhm.
But yeah. Uh, I thought they did a good job with Bailing Skull's character. He was not really evil. He was kind of like doing his own thing.
Mhm.
He was kind of manipulating the people who were trying to manipulate him, and that was cool.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what they do with the character. I do think they should continue the character because there's a lot of stuff
That they
that we
can
don't
do.
know. Well, there's a lot of stuff that's unfinished with the character, so we don't really know nothing about the apprentice, anything about the apprentice. Excuse me. We don't really know anything about his mission he's on. He said he has a greater plan. It looked like he's trying to fix the force, and so I'm curious to see what that is about. And with same thing with sipping hot tea. You know what I mean? Sipping hot tea. That's the name of the episode, by the way. Sipping hot tea. Um, sipping hot tea. We don't know too much about them either. So, I'm curious to see what they do with some of these characters. Um, and yeah, I mean, Thrawn is gonna be the new big bad guy for a while, so that don't bother me. That's fine. I want to see if what people are saying is. I want to see if the rumors are correct, and all those coffins were other Night Sisters that they're gonna resurrect. It seems that way, but we don't really know. So, curious to see about that too. That's it. That's all I got.
That's all I got to.
So you got to. All right. Is it okay? Is it better than Mandalorian so far?
No.
Yeah, that was kind of unfair because Mandalorian already had 3 seasons too. How about Boba Fett? Was it better than Book of Boba Fett?
No.
Really? I thought he was gonna say yeah. You didn't like Book of Boba Fett.
Well, I liked more things about Boba Fett than I did about Ahsoka, even though I like Ahsoka's character
Okay.
more than Boba Fett's character.
All right. Look at that. Fair judgment here. I like it.
So I can't be biased just because I don't like the character.
I agree. Good job. All right. That is all for now. We will be back very soon. We're going to try to play catch up. There's a lot of stuff that we have not talked about because it's been months since we did a pod. And so stick around and we'll have more stuff for you real soon. Adios.
Bye.